was there one particular piece of evidence where when it was revealed, you were just like, oh, it's over. This is the damning thing. Was there, there was a lot of evidence, obviously, but was there one thing in particular where you just put your head in your hands and shook your head?
I thought there was a few things that were really bad in the case. I mean, I thought the bus video of him walking away from the car was a bad piece of evidence. I thought his ties to Warnemont Beach were a bad piece of evidence. But and this is just why you never really know what a jury's doing. And sometimes when you're working a case and you're preparing a defense, you start to think to yourself, oh, I can neutralize this and I can neutralize that. I've effectively given an explanation for this piece of evidence. And normally what we do as defense lawyers is we always have bad facts in every case. Every person who's charged with a crime, something bad comes across our desk. They have DNA, they have a confession, they have an eyewitness. And so usually you identify the worst piece of evidence and you try to neutralize it. Here it was hard to say what was the worst piece because there was 5, 6, or 7 bad pieces of evidence, any one of which felt to me like it could result in a guilty verdict sort of standing alone. But the most glaring absent piece of evidence was the fact that there was uncertainty as to how she died, the circumstances of the death, where the death happened, how the death happened. And I thought, yes, there were bad pieces of evidence, as there are in any case, but there was this glaring absence in this case of how are they going to prove that this was an intentional act. I really thought at the end of the day, and maybe this is just me putting my lawyer hat on or being naive, or people can criticize however they want. I just thought there was an absence of evidence of an intentional act. Maybe they convict on the arson, maybe they convict on the mutilation. I felt like the homicide, there was certainly a shot on that.